Welcome back VR fans. Today we're diving into the top 6 PC VR headsets of 2024, each offering unique features to enhance your experience, whether gaming, working, or exploring new worlds. By the end of this video, you'll know which one's right for you. Let's jump in. Starting off at number 6, we've got the Meta Quest 2. Now don't get me wrong, this is still a solid headset, but it's a bit of a step back compared to some of the newer models in the market. First, the display on the Quest 2 offers a resolution of 1832 by 1920 per eye, which, while not bad, isn't quite as crisp as some of the competitors. The 6GB of RAM and the Snapdragon XR2 chipset are decent, but it does show its age when you compare it to newer, more powerful VR headsets. One of the biggest pros here is the affordability. For a headset with standalone functionality, you get access to a huge library of VR games on the Oculus Store. You don't need a PC or a console to get started, which makes it a great entry-level option for those just getting into VR. However, with only 128GB of storage, you're going to fill it up pretty quickly, especially if you download larger games or apps. The 6GB of RAM also means it's not the smoothest for heavier VR apps. Plus, while the LCD screen is fine, it just doesn't have the richness of OLED or newer technologies, so colors can appear a bit flat at times. Despite these drawbacks, it's still a solid choice if you're looking for something budget-friendly that works perfectly well for most VR experiences, and if you're someone who doesn't need the absolute cutting edge, the Meta Quest 2 does the job. Next up, we have the Quest 3. This one is a big step up from the Quest 2, offering a more powerful processor with a Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 paired with 8GB of RAM. The display is a major upgrade too, with 2064 by 2208 pixels per eye, which delivers a much sharper, more vibrant image. If you're upgrading from the Quest 2, the difference in visual fidelity is immediately noticeable. The 90Hz refresh rate is smoother and the field of view is improved to 110 degrees, giving you a more immersive experience overall. The built-in controllers are improved as well, offering better tracking and overall ergonomics, so you're going to get more responsive gameplay. But there are still a few things holding it back from the top spot. First off, battery life can be an issue, especially if you're playing graphically demanding games. Expect around 2 hours of use before you need to recharge, which, if you're gaming for long stretches, could be frustrating. Also, while the 512GB of storage is fantastic for game lovers, the lack of OLED displays mean you still won't get the deep blacks and rich contrast of other premium headsets, though the visual quality is better than the Quest 2. Finally, let's not forget about the requirement for a Meta account, which is something that many users still find off-putting. Still, if you're looking for a good all-around VR experience, especially for standalone gaming, the Quest 3 is a fantastic pick. It offers enough power and features to satisfy most casual and intermediate users alike. Coming in at number 4, we've got the HTC Vive Focus Vision. This headset is more of a business-oriented model, but its features are impressive enough that it deserves a spot on this list. The Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chip powers the Focus Vision, just like in the Meta Quest 3. But with 12GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage, you'll get even more performance to handle demanding VR content. Plus, with the QLED display boasting a 2880 by 2880 resolution per eye, the visuals are incredibly sharp and colorful. But here's where things start to differ. The eye tracking technology and hand tracking capabilities are excellent, offering more immersive and responsive interactions. The hot swappable battery is another cool feature, allowing for up to 2 hours of play before swapping out a fresh battery. Ideal for those who plan to spend long hours in VR. However, the headset does come with a higher price tag, which might not be justified for most gamers. PC VR capability is also a big plus, but to get the most out of this, you'll need a Wi-Fi 6 router for wireless streaming, which isn't available to everyone. It's also a bit heavier than some of the other headsets, which might be uncomfortable for extended sessions. But if you're into simulations, business use, or want something with top-tier tracking, the HTC Vive Focus Vision is a strong contender. At number 3, we have the Pico 4. Now this is where things get really exciting, because the Pico 4 brings a solid mix of value, performance, and comfort. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chipset and sporting 6GB of RAM, the Pico 4 offers an immersive 4K Plus display that outshines a lot of other headsets in its class. The 90Hz refresh rate and 105-degree field of view ensure a smooth, wide, and detailed experience. One of the best things about the Pico 4 is its lightweight design, weighing just 586 grams, making it more comfortable for long sessions compared to some heavier alternatives. The controllers are more compact than previous models, offering better ergonomics and precision. But the real standout feature here is the wireless PC VR streaming. If you got a powerful PC and compatible router, you can stream your favorite PC VR games over Wi-Fi 6, cutting out the need for cables and providing a truly untethered experience. For the price, which comes in at around $499, you get a 256GB headset with impressive specs, making it a serious contender for both casual and enthusiast VR gamers. Still, there are a few trade-offs. While the display is sharp and vivid, it doesn't quite match the OLED or local dimming features of higher-end models. Additionally, the hand tracking isn't as refined as other premium headsets, and it lacks some of the advanced features found in the other headsets on this list. That said, for the money, the Pico 4 is a fantastic value, especially if you're looking for a well-rounded headset that offers great visuals, performance, and wireless capabilities. Now at number 2, we have the Pimax Crystal Light. This headset takes everything you know about VR and turns it up to 11. The Pimax Crystal Light boasts 5K resolution QLED display that delivers jaw-dropping clarity and color. Local dimming improves the blacks and the contrast, creating an immersive experience that feels more cinematic than other VR headsets. The 120Hz refresh rate makes movement smooth, and the field of view is a generous 102 degrees, giving you plenty of room to move around and feel fully immersed. The eye tracking and hand tracking are extremely accurate, offering precise and seamless interactions. The design is also compact, thanks to the pancake lenses, making it lighter and easier to wear for extended periods. However, the price is a major consideration. At around $800 to $900, this is definitely one of the more expensive options on this list. Additionally, the tracking can still be a bit finicky in low-light environments, and the battery life is shorter than some of the other headsets. Still, if you're looking for the ultimate VR immersion with the best visuals and performance available, the Pimax Crystal Light is tough to beat. And finally, at number 1, we have the Meta Quest 3S. This is the flagship model of the Quest lineup and represents the best balance of performance, comfort, and features in 2024. With 2064 by 2208 resolution per eye and the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor, it delivers incredibly sharp visuals with a 90Hz refresh rate and 110 degrees field of view. The addition of full color pass-through for mixed reality experience puts it ahead of the curve, allowing for seamless interaction between virtual and real worlds. The improved tracking and advanced controllers make for precise and responsive movements, while the integrated speakers add a layer of immersion that keeps you focused in the experience without the need for external headphones. The standalone functionality means you don't need a PC for most of your games, but the ability to connect wirelessly to your PC VR library adds even more versatility. The Quest 3S delivers a near-perfect VR experience combining top-tier visuals, smooth performance, and an accessible price tag. Whether you're gaming, working, or enjoying VR content, the 3S is the most complete package out there. That's a wrap on the top 6 PC VR headsets of 2024. Each one offers something unique, so it all comes down to your needs and budget. Which headset are you eyeing? Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews. Thanks for watching. Stay immersed.